Namaste everyone. This is M. Srinivasu, English faculty from DAV High School Article Township. At first, I heartily welcome you all to the interactive session of the English grammar called tenses. We are in the second tense, that is past tense, and we are looking into the other four aspects of the tense. Now we are in the second tense, that is past continuous tense, which is the second aspect of past tense. Now, past continuous tense structure, just have a look at. It has subject, was, were, and verb plus inform and object. Verb plus inform you already have seen, that is present participle. Was is generally we use when the subject is singular, and were generally we use when the subject is plural. For example, he, she, it. If you are using them as your subject, we can go for was. Other than that, if anything else you are using, you can go for were. So you can use I, he, she, it. For them, you can use was, remaining all for were. And verb plus inform and object. Verb plus inform representing that the action was in a progress, but it is not at the present, it was in the past. Now, first aspect, let's just have a look at past continuous tense deals with an action which was in a progress in the past, which is in progress in the past. That means when an action was going on in the past, or maybe the time which is completed earlier. So that time you are mentioning about an action which was in the progress, which was in the continuous form. So that the cases you can use past continuous tense. For example, she was reading a novel. Was reading representing an action was in progress, was representing that was in the past. That was in the past. In the past, for a certain period of time, an action was in progress. Second one, they were mending dolls. Were mending representing past continuous tense. Were used because subject is plural here, and verb plus inform representing an action was in progress. Whenever we find was or were before verb plus inform, that represents that an action was in progress in the past. So we are talking about a period of time earlier that was in progress in the past. Next one, see, past continuous tense deals with two actions. You keep it that this is very, very important concept here. Past continuous tense deals with the two actions which are in progress. Both the actions are in progress. That means both the actions are in progressive state, or both the actions are going on. Both the actions are in continuous state, right? So in that cases, both the actions you are supposed to mention the past continuous tense only. Understand? So past continuous deals with the two different actions in progress, both of them in the continuous. For example, when she was cooking, I was watching TV. So was watching representing past continuous tense, was cooking also representing past continuous tense. So both the actions whenever in progress, that means what? Earlier we have seen only one action. Now there are two actions. When you are mentioning two actions also, both the actions you can mention in the past continuous tense also. Both past continuous tense on B. Second one, you see, I was reading newspaper when they were playing cricket. So they were playing cricket, that was in the progressive stage. Another one, I was reading the newspaper also in the progressive stage. Both the actions are in continuous form. Both the actions are in the continuous stage or progressive stage. Whenever you are mentioning about the two actions, you can utilize past continuous tense to represent those kind of actions, the two actions which are in the progressive state or going on in the past. Now let's just have a look at the both of them. First one, we have seen any action that is in the progress in the past, we use past continuous tense. Second one, whenever we are representing two actions, both of them are in the progressive state, that time we can use past continuous tense also. Next, third aspect, which is another important set of this past continuous tense, I read it more no, clearly to try to understand and then write them in the notes also. You see, past continuous tense deals with the two actions. Earlier we have seen two actions, here also two actions. But there is a slight difference between that and this. What is that one? You see? One with the longer duration. This is first one. One with the longer duration and the other with the shorter duration. That means two actions are happening. One action taking long time, another action is taking short time. Here duration means time taking or period that is time taking. Understand? So time here the one action is taking long time and the other action is taking shorter time. So now here it is a note further here. What is the note here? An action with a longer duration must be mentioned in the past continuous tense. This is one part. Second one, an action with a shorter duration must be mentioned in a simple past tense. Two different things. Now I will tell you more elaborately. In the earlier case, there were two actions, both of them in the past continuous tense. Here there are the two actions. One is taking long time, another one is taking a very less time. Understood? Here what they say is long time taking activity you mention in the past continuous tense. That means this tense. And an action which is taking less time, that you mention in the simple past tense. Simple past tense is the first tense of past tense. We have seen before this discussion, before this interaction, we have already discussed the simple past tense. That means subject, verb to and object. So here what do we do? Second action or any action of the two which is taking less time, that we must write in the simple past. Which is taking long time, that we must write in the past continuous tense. Now coming to the examples here. When he saw him, he was writing a letter. So writing a letter taking a long time comparatively to see someone else. For example, if you just look at someone, it takes less time. But writing a letter comparatively takes long time. That means this is the action with the longer duration and this is the action with the shorter duration. So longer duration action you must mention in the past continuous tense, whereas the action which is taking less time we mention in the simple past tense. Clear? Take another example. She was planting a tree when they looked at her. So looking at someone takes very less time, and planting or watering it may take little more time comparatively to the other action. So this longer duration action must be mentioned in the past continuous tense, whereas the action which is taking very less time, that must be mentioned in the simple past tense. So you keep this one in the mind. It is very, very important. Whenever in the examination point of view, they may have this one to ask you in the examination. So you keep more concentration and write it in the notes and practice it. And the last, you see, past continuous tense deals with the gradual action. Gradual in the sense, it is an opposite to the word called sudden. Sudden, gradual. Both of them are opposites. So it takes a long time. It's not just a night day takes place. It will be some more time it will take. Not just long time, you can say. It is gradual. Some months or sometimes some days, some weeks it will take. So now coming to this one, whenever you are representing gradual action, you can use past continuous tense. For example, the river was rising. That means if there is a water, like for example there is rain, and getting the water to the river, it may take some time. It will not be happening by overnight. So when the rainwater gathers into the little pools, that little pools travel to the river, and river growing up its size into more water, that takes time. So that comes under gradual action. Gradual actions are to be mentioned in the past continuous tense. Another example is he was recovering from and his health. If someone was affected by some problem health-wise, and to recover from it, it takes time. It will not happen by overnight. So it is also a point of gradual action. So this gradual actions must be mentioned in the past continuous tense. Clear? So let me tell you four of the different aspects that we have discussed in the past continuous tense. One is an action which is in progress in the past. Second one, there are two actions which are in progress. Third one, there are two actions, but one is taking long time, second one is taking short time. So long time taking activity we must mention in past continuous tense. Short time taking activity we must mention in simple past tense. And the last one is an action that is a gradual. That means gradual action. Gradual actions also must be mentioned in the past continuous tense. So this is the past continuous tense aspects, my dear students. You write them, practice them, and make sure that you know the format, and then you can mention, you can converse using this particular tense. And practice this, my dear students. Thank you very much. We meet in the next session with upcoming grammar points. Thank you all. Thank you.